This is one of those gadgets that quietly solves a very specific problem, and once you start using it you kind of wonder how you lived without it. The Canon Pixma iP100V mobile printer is built for people who don't stay in one place for too long and need real prints, not just digital files sitting in a phone gallery, and right from the start you can tell this thing is all about portability and convenience without completely sacrificing quality. So first thing, the design. It is compact, lightweight, and actually feels like something you can throw in a backpack without thinking twice. It is not bulky, it is not trying to be a full office printer, and that is exactly the point. This is built for mobility. You are traveling, you are working remotely, or you just need something quick on the go. This fits right in, and the optional battery support takes it to another level because now you are not tied to a wall outlet, which is honestly one of the biggest advantages here. Setup is super simple. You are not dealing with complicated steps. You plug it in or use the battery connect via USB or wireless depending on your setup, and you are ready to go. It works smoothly with laptops and even mobile devices, which makes it really useful for quick printing tasks, whether it is documents, photos, or even last-minute presentations. Now let's talk about print quality, because that is where a lot of portable printers usually compromise, but this one actually holds up pretty well for a mobile unit. Text comes out sharp and readable, which is important if you are printing contracts, notes, or reports, and when it comes to photos it does a surprisingly good job. Colors look vibrant, details are clear, and for something this small it definitely punches above its weight. It is not a professional photo lab printer, but for everyday photo printing on the go it delivers solid results. Speed is decent. It is not the fastest printer out there, but again, that is not the main goal here. You are trading a bit of speed for portability and flexibility, and for most people using this device that trade-off makes sense. If you are printing a few pages at a time or a couple of photos, it handles it without any issues. Another thing worth mentioning is the versatility. It supports different paper sizes and types, so you are not locked into just one format. You can print standard documents or smaller photo prints depending on what you need, and that flexibility adds real value, especially if you are using it for both work and personal use. Ink efficiency is pretty standard for an inkjet printer. You will need to replace cartridges over time, but for occasional use or travel printing it is not going to burn through ink too quickly. Just keep in mind this is not designed for high-volume printing sessions. This is more about convenience and accessibility. Noise levels are also pretty reasonable. It is not completely silent, but it is quiet enough to use in a small workspace or even a hotel room without being annoying, which is something a lot of people will appreciate, especially if you are working in shared environments. One of the biggest use cases for this printer is for photographers, business travelers, and students. Imagine being able to print photos instantly during a trip or hand over a physical document during a meeting without searching for a print shop. It gives you that level of independence, which is honestly a big deal in certain situations. And if you are someone who likes having physical copies of memories, this becomes even more useful. You take a photo on your phone, connect, and print it right there. No waiting, no extra steps, just instant results, and that kind of convenience is hard to beat. Of course, it is not perfect. If you are looking for a full office solution, this is not it. If you print hundreds of pages every week, you are better off with a larger dedicated printer, but if your priority is portability, ease of use, and decent quality in a compact form, then this makes a lot of sense. So overall, the Canon Pixma iP100V mobile printer is all about freedom to print anywhere, anytime, without being tied down to a desk or a power outlet, and that is what makes it stand out in a crowded market of printers. If you want to check it out or grab one for yourself, make sure to visit the link in the description below and see the latest price and offers.